The story of Tārore really begins in the early 1800s when our chief, Te Waharo, who was the paramount chief of this area, invited the missionaries to come down to this part of the country. And the missionary that answered his call was Alfred Brown. And they came here in the around 1835. They arrived here in this area. The students that were in there was a young girl by the name of Tārore. She had a book given to her, one of the books, the book of Luke. At the time the war broke out, it was decided that for safety purposes, they would take a lot of the children over to Tauranga to safety. And on their way there, they crossed the land and one of the rivers, Waikato River, to the foot of the Kaimai Ranges to a waterfall there, Wairere. And they camped there for a night, not knowing that there was a war party in that area. And just on the evening, they were attacked. Most had got away, except Tārore, who was caught and killed. Those warriors who attacked the party, they took what they believed to be taonga, and they took the book that Tārore had, a book that she apparently took everywhere with her, and it was taken by the war party away to where they'd come from. A lot of the prisoners of war were released, and one had came through this area onto the area where, and the people that had attacked Tārore and her father and their party. And he apparently was able to read and read to them the portion of scripture from Luke in terms of forgiveness and love and the love of God. And it actually changed the hearts of those men. That book was also taken further south to a place called Otaki, and it went into the hands of the tribe down there, the tribe who was kin to us up in the Tainui, Ngāti Hauā, and it was into their hands. And one of the chiefs down there, who was I guess a contemporary of Te Waharo, was Te Rauparaha. And they got to, I got the book, and there was the same thing happened. I think there's a guy had returned back who once was a slave, but was able to read, and he read it to them, and they got to understand the grace and the love of God. Tamihana and another chief from Raukawa, Mātene Te Whiwhi, actually took the book to the South Island, where in the past that Te Raupara has gone then and had killed many of the Ngai Tahu people of the South Island, and took it there with the means of showing them and speaking to them about forgiveness, and to ask for forgiveness from the Ngai Tahu, the South Island people and their tribesmen of that area. And so that's basically the core of this story, that through this young girl who cherished that book that she was given, and even though she was killed, the book was carried to other tribes, and kind of through the gospel, the words of the Bible, seemed to melt the hearts of all those warriors in those days.